We're at South by Southwest, and we're here at the Four Seasons Hotel. Am I cutting out, Monster? It sounds like I was losing it for a second.
It sounded it for a second, yeah.
And the unlikely candidates are here with us. You could, what do you do on Facebook? You friend somebody or face somebody?
You can check out their Twitter if you want to give that out.
Yeah, it's just TUC Band, at TUC Band.
And you guys are from Fort Worth.
Mm-hmm.
This is your first radio interview. Well, I feel kind of honored. How's it gone so far?
It's been fantastic.
Yeah? Okay.
I wish you guys could see how much hair is going on in this room right now. There's a lot of hair.
There's a lot of gorgeous man hair.
Now, this is the thing El Paso is where we're from. And they come out with these lists. This one is, and I don't know if this is supposed to be a positive or a negative. We kind of got an inferiority complex. But Patty Martin, do you know what it is?
I do.
How do you know?
I read and I pay attention.
Okay.
Thanks, Patty.
El Paso was named the least hipster-friendly city in the U.S. And I don't know exactly what a hipster is.
You're looking at him.
Yes,
is that what you are?
I think we're close enough. Anyway.
Yeah, they are.
We always get weird looks in that.
I told you leather jackets. Look at that, leather. I told you.
Well, I don't like to categorize people like that. I mean, maybe they're cold. That just seems kind of random.
The last time I wore my leather jacket to work, you said I looked like a T-bird. Let me borrow it. It's from Greece.
Oh, okay. So it says that El Paso is the least friendly or hipster-friendly city in the United States. So here's what they ranked it on. The lack of young people. I guess El Paso doesn't have a lot of young people.
I guess.
Limited walkability and bikeability. Does anybody know what that has? What is?
I guess you don't walk.
Love bikes. They're all about their bikes. That's preferred method of transportation is bikes or unicycles.
Unicycle.
Yeah.
You're messing with me.
I'm not joking.
You're joking,
you, man. I'm really.
Who uses a unicycle as a mode of transportation?
Exactly. If you see one, throw something.
Okay, so we don't, and that's true. You try and ride a bike on like one of the streets in El Paso, Texas, and you'll die.
No, most of my friends, we ride bikes. Where I'm moving is like within walking distance or bike riding to the bar. So and I apologize for not knowing these sort of things. What is a fixie? What does that refer to?
What type of bike?
Yeah. Oh, look over here.
Fixed gear bike.
Yeah. Okay. So we don't have bikeability, and apparently hipsters love bikes.
They do.
Sure.
We have the fewest vintage stores and vinyl shops. What? What's funny about that?
Because it's true.
Sorry, these are all punchlines to jokes.
Yeah, literally.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. I mean, I have a bike, but I don't consider...
I'm going to get you that book from Urban Outfitters.
Oh,
you're a hipster when...
Yeah. No, wait a second. When people use the term hipster, it sounds like they're saying it in a negative way.
Absolutely.
Is that right?
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Why?
Because people like to hate on things that are cool.
Cool, I would say.
And that's
awesome.
The hipster thing that I could say at the moment, probably.
Mm-hmm.
We have El Pasoans here. Levi came by with his daughter, Abby, and she goes to UTEP. So, Abby, why don't you come down here for a second? Because you seem to know about this culture.
Here's another thing about hipsters. They wear shirts with, like, graphics. And look at this right here. There you go.
Old band
The
tees.
Stooges. Oh, yes. Old band tees.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're going to see them in Bowie shirts, Beatles.
Well,
AC/DC, there you
I'll
go.
tell you this: if it's all about having an awesome beard and wearing like band T-shirts, I can't. I'm not anti-hipster. I would say.
Are you against vegan and vegetarianism?
I hate that.
Okay, well then you may be against hipsters.
So let Abby talk for a second.
Okay.
Abby, you go to school, Abby?
Yes, I do.
College?
Yes.
Okay,
UTEP,
good.
Freshman.
What? Bikeability, fewest vintage and vinyl shops. So
yes.
What is that about? Hipsters like to listen to vinyl records?
Yes, actually, in my room I have a record player, and it's very difficult to find any record
because you live in El Paso and it's the least hipster-friendly city in America.
Yeah. Essentially.
When I used to have thousands of vinyl records, not because I was a hipster, but because that was the cutting edge of technology at the time.
Well, because the thing is, everything sounds better on vinyl.
Is that right, guys? You're musicians.
It's warmer.
See, because when CDs came out, we were told just the opposite. It's like, wait till you hear it on compact disc. And I guess my ears are no good because I bought into it. And then a couple years later, I'm like, well, you know, I got Tom Petty in Boston and everything on CD, so I'll just sell all my records. And I sold them for, I think, like $0.10 a piece or something.
Oh, God, you could get so much for that now.
So you're saying people would go crazy on the hipster scene if I had all my vinyl records?
Yep, totally.
But would it matter what? Like if it was Bob Seger, would that matter?
No, not really. I mean, the more records you have, like it's mainly for looks.
How did they pull this off when CDs came out? They convinced everybody this is the way to go if the LPs are so much better.
Really good marketing.
Guys, any input that you have on this?
Well, it's just not practical to carry around that giant, vinyl everywhere. It's
you can't play it in your car, I guess.
No.
Okay, so
It's got a sweet car.
fewest dive bars. Tell me what dive bars has to do. We're talking about this thing that says that El Paso, Texas is the least hipster-friendly city of the United States. By the way, here it is. If you think I'm making it up, I actually printed it out, so I'm not just making that up. What is it about? I go to dive bars, but I don't think there are hipsters in it because nobody in there is under the age of 50.
That's a different kind of dive bar you go to. They're talking about the bar that nobody knows about.
Underground.
Underground bar. The cool underground bars.
So like one that I would
probably haven't heard
Eloise.
of it.
Yeah.
What's that? What?
Yes, that's a joke
Probably
in the book.
haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's like, what's a hipster's favorite bar? A bar you've never heard of.
Yeah.
Okay. But you're talking, they serve alcoholic drinks, right?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Oh, yeah.
I've probably heard of
They're
that.
cheap ones.
Oh, yeah, and they only drink imported, like,
Or
special
PBR.
beers. Yeah, or Pabst or Lone Star, something like that.
Yep.
That's a hipster beer.
choice,
Yeah.
absolutely.
You know what?
Pabst or
You know
Lone
what?
Star.
How about Stella Artois?
I drink,
Yeah.
That's good.
Stella.
You know what? I might be the world's oldest hipster.
Actually, you could with your hats that you wear.
Yeah.
And yeah, you really could.
Oh, but see, that's the thing about hipsters is that they never call themselves a hipster.
That's true.
Once
the
they
golden
identify
rule.
as one, they stop being one.
That's true.
It's very confusing.
So El Paso has the fewest dive bars and the fewest vegetarian restaurants. Are you guys vegetarians?
No.
Oh, good.
Oh, no.
We love
They're Texans.
eating foods.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There has to be some essential life
Something must
force
die
in it.
for me.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. So El Paso, Texas, #1 least hipster friendly, followed by Jacksonville, Florida, followed by Fort Worth, Texas.
I'll take a look.
#3. Did you see that? Fort Worth is #3 on the list, man.
We've got a growing hipster scene in Fort Worth. So his dad actually owns one of the premier hipster bars in the area.
Yeah, what's the name of it? Go ahead.
The chat room pub.
The Chat Room Pub.
Sounds like a hipster place.
Just ruined it.
We told him
It's got
about it.
mainstream. So.
Now, I noticed that there are a lot of Texas cities in the top 10 least hipster friendly. Dallas is in the top 10. San Antonio. What would be a town that would be like, they don't say on the list, but what would be like a really